welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to your weekly spirit message, guidance message, pick a card message, weekly message for the week guidance. If you haven't noticed, down below there is a join button. I do lives, free pick a card, free live card, one card pulls, and they pop up. And when I do, if you join the button, you get I want to do like an extra oracle card to help with any guidance, as well as just some behind the scenes stuff as well, if that's of value to you. So check that out if you're inclined. Otherwise, this week we have 1, 2, 3. What is your guidance this week? What is the message your spirit guides want you to listen to for this week? Something to keep in mind for the energy of this week, or for an event of the week for you. The timestamps will be in the description box below and or in the comments. I appreciate you for watching. I really do. I don't take that for granted. Thank you. I will be clarifying with a towel. Alright. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I will see you in yours. I think we'll go ahead and start with pile 2. Pile 2, hey there. This week, your guidance is, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the energy, highest energy of all. For you, pile 2, your guidance is to lean into safety. Follow safety. And don't mistake safety for what's comfortable, what's been comfortable. Sometimes it's safer for you to open up than to hold it in. Sometimes it's safer for you to hold it in than to open up. Which one will lead to your long-term safety and even your actual immediate safety? Like your immediate, truest feeling sense of safety. Sometimes we want to pull away when we know that that's not safe for us to do. Sometimes we want to push forward when we know that that's not also neither the safe thing to do. Sometimes it's uncomfortable to do the thing that we know will help us feel safer, that'll help release us into feeling more secure, even though it may be a tower moment, or a discussion that you don't want to have, or a conversation, or an action, something like that. But this week, your guidance is to lean into safety. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards to see what else comes through. Please clarify this for those that picked this message for the week. That's amazing. So there might be some relationships for you to lean into this week. There really might be some relationships for you to lean into this week. I feel like you are the Queen of Swords. There could be a Queen of Swords woman this week in your life, a Queen of Swords type of person, someone who is just, someone who is that friend that may not tell you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. What's important for you to actually digest and learn. And I feel like the message you'll have that comes to you this week will be a surprising one from this woman or male person in your world. They might advise you in such a way that you go, oh wow, I thought this was gonna be like one of our usual conversations, but actually I'm really glad that your thoughts are on the side of clarity, that your thoughts are on the side of wisdom, that your thoughts are on the side of what actually feels right to me, that my heart feels like an exhale, you know? Otherwise, you may be carrying this Queen of Swords energy. You may be the Queen of Swords that hits a moment of clarity, that finds a moment of truth, a moment of insight throughout the week, and it leads and opens you up to this new phase, this new season, This energy of the week, or even in the weeks ahead, where things work out. You work in tandem with people. You are open to partnerships. You are no longer riding solo dolo. You meet someone who can help. You get deeper in it with someone who is able to assist you in a bigger way. Taking a leap of faith is the classic phrase that comes out with the Fool. What I see here is someone who feels a new lease on life. Safety here is taking a chance. Safety here is doing something that is not entirely unknown. This Fool feels like the Fool after the world, not the Fool at the beginning. This feels like the Fool after the world. The Fool that has reached completion. The Fool that has gone through what they've needed to go through, or moved through what they've needed to move through in a certain aspect, emotionally, mental, feeling-wise, intellectual-wise, just thinking so much about something, about maybe a partnership, about an idea, about moving forward with something, with someone or a group. Someone who's reached this moment of clarity where they go, I understand how I need to be. I understand how I need to present in this dynamic. I understand how I need to present this week. I get it. I feel like it's someone who has gone through what the majors have taught. The majors have taught throughout their journey, has reached the completion of the world, the culmination, and gone, okay. Gone through the loop of the completion and started over with all of the knowledge that came with traveling through the majors. For those of you who are new to tarot, this is beginning again, but better. This is if I could do my life over again energy. This is my Groundhog Day type energy, where you've gone through all the Groundhog Days. You've lived that day multiple times, so much so that you know where this avenue goes, that avenue goes, where the heartbreak is, where the heartbreak really is, where the heartbreak isn't, where the heartbreak was, where it could be. And you are now on that new day where this day looks the same, feels the same, sounds the same, but this day is different. This season is different. Because you are different. You've changed, and so everything has shifted. Everything has changed. So in this new space, it's safe for you to exhale into it, breathe into it, and lean into it, trusting that you are safe. Trusting that the aha feeling, the aha perception change, the aha is something that, yes, no, hold on to that. You have changed. You have shifted. It looks maybe the same, or it feels different. Okay? I wish you everything. I would love to see you in the members area. If you are so inclined, go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, I will see you on the flippity flip. Let me know how this hit for you. I need to turn off my my diffuser. It was getting too strong for me, honey. I wish you everything, babe. Keep your light on. Good luck. Hey, number 3. Hey, number 3. Number 3, your guidance this week is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Joie de vivre. I don't know how to say it. Joie de vivre. Joie de... Oh man, I need to probably take French at some point. Again. Attraction. Attraction to me is about being present. Attraction to me is about being present to you, your accomplishments, your place in life, how far you've come, the moment that you're in. It's about being present to the moment. It's about living in the moment. It's about being in the moment. It's about trusting that this moment is is the moment. It's really about leaning into the moment being the moment, and the moment being anything and everything. Nothing before this moment existed, nothing after this moment will exist, only the exquisiteness of this moment. It's a bit of an indulging energy, and it's also an energy of everything before this moment existed. Everything after this moment existed. However, even with those facts, this moment still exists in its own moment. This moment still exists in its own credence. This moment still exists in its own right. So this is about crying over spilled milk, but enjoying the little things, taking pleasure and sultry and sweetness and lux in things that make you happy. Oh wow, that person is really handsome and they smiled at me. Enjoying that moment of wow, that beautiful person gave me the time of day. And not going, oh, but they would never, I could never, it would never, like, shut up. Enjoy that moment and milk it in your being and breathe it in. And you'll attract more of that. You'll attract more moments that you can enjoy. You'll attract a life that feels fuller, though it may look mundane. You're that person that people will ask, why? You're always so happy. And you know, toxic positivity is a thing, but what I'm talking about is someone who's set, someone who's content, someone who even in a storm can breathe and think clearly because they've practiced present moment awareness so much so, and they've lived in the present, that they know that this too is also just a moment, and that there will be moments after this, and because there have been moments before it. So let's get some clarity on this. Let's get some more information. That's hilarious. That's really hilarious. I'm going to go ahead and just leave them in this. I love this. The full energy is really coming out this week. That's exciting. It's exciting to see that the full energy is in high potency this week. For you, it's enjoying what this week brings. Enjoying the trysts. Enjoying the kisses in the back. It's enjoying the moment and not thinking too much about the future or the past. Acknowledging that they exist, acknowledging that they have happened or will happen, acknowledging that, yeah, there's some things that you genuinely cannot control. But being in a vibe of, yeah, I can't control them. What I can control, though, is enjoying this moment. What I can control, though, is indulging in these treats before me. What I can do is say yes. We have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Fool. The Page of Wands to me is he's a passionate boy. He's a passionate baby. He is a messenger. You might get a message this week. I do feel that. I feel like you will get something that does make you feel good. I don't feel like it's anything in particular. I feel like it'll be maybe multiple things, or you'll just have this moment of, you know what? Wow, and just have this, I don't know how to express it, this sort of lift in vibration, this lift in vibe, this lift in energy where your perspective shifts, your perspective changes. And this week you just go, I'm just gonna be this week. I'm just gonna be. It's so funny. In the other readings, we also received the Fool and a court card. I'm not feeling that you are the court card, though. I'm not feeling that you are the Page of Wands. You could very well be carrying the Page of Wands. You could be the Page of Wands. You could be the Epiphany. You could be the one that ignites fire within yourself, that ignites passion within yourself, that uses the wand, the wand that already is within you and strikes that match again and goes on a journey of self-discovery. That goes on a journey of self-discovery and looking at all the things that life has to offer. the simple things, the air, the birds chirping, the trees, the food, the type, that anything that exists in your world. I feel like you will find a sense of wonderment and wonder in your week. And that may also leak into the next week. There's something about feeling adventure as well. There could be some movement this week, but it's almost like there's movement and also not really moving at all. I don't understand that. Like, there's definitely an undercurrent here. There's some things that are happening in, I don't want to say the shadows, but they're happening in the water. They're happening as the sun glistens upon this sort of pond, these ripples, not even ripples, just the light that reflects off of the water when you look at a body of water. An undercurrent like that, something that's moving, but looks static. There's an energy moving through your space. For some of you, a lot of doors will be opening. Some doors will be opening for you this week. Many options, temptations, goodies, treats, yummies. Enjoy them. Enjoy the different things that make you happy. Enjoy the different things that make you feel good. Enjoy the different things that you enjoy. And that is a certain kind of energy, this new vibe, this new energy that you are highly invited to take this week. I wish you luck. I would invite you to check out the join button down below the video and check out our members area. I would love to see you. Keep your light on and good luck. Let me know how this worked for you in the comments. I'd love to know what is drawing your joie de vivre this week. Bye. Hey, Pile 1. Hey, Pile 1. Pile 1, you have wedding. That is your guidance this week. This situation involves marriage. It could. You could be having a number of weddings coming up. If you've been wondering whether you should go, definitely go. I feel like this is about celebration. Your guidance this week is about celebration. It's about responsible celebration. It's about commitment. It's about longevity. It's about loyalty. It's about piety. Did I mention commitment? For some of you who are looking to enter into a commitment or who have been wondering what to commit to this week, you may find more energy surrounding what will be the most beneficial for you to commit. If you have been sidestepping a commitment, dancing around, putting your all or putting your money in something, you're investing in something or your heart in something, this week you're being guided to commit. You're being guided to indulge deeper. You're being guided to look deeper. You're being guided to look at it with a more serious nature, with a more longevity look. If there's something going on in your world, something that you're flirting with, something that you want to do or not do, look at it from a long-range perspective. What is the end game in this area or other areas of your world? And how does this fit in? If it doesn't matter, then do you need to dedicate as much thought as you have been to it and maybe just do it? Just commit to it and just get it over with, get it done, do it. Because in the grand scheme of things, it'll be but a water drop in your ocean of time. So let's get some more clarity on this. Please clarify this message. Guidance. funny. That's really funny. There's a lot of juxtaposes. You have a 4, 5, and a 6. You have a commitment and a breaking of a commitment. You have giving and receiving, which is fair. And you have rest. You have solace. You have peace. You have contemplation. This week, your guidance is to commit, celebrate, perhaps give to something that's not entirely traditional. For some of you, you may have to end something in order to start something. For some of you, you may have to start something in order to end something. You may have to give to one thing and receive from another. You may have to give to something and expect to receive later. And this is something that you maybe have been thinking about for a little bit. It's been on your mind. Perhaps latently. Perhaps it's just kind of been, I'm not feeling a lot of pressure in this, but I feel like there's something that you've been contemplating for a while in ease. Oh man, you really have been thinking about this for quite some time. Yeah, wedding is not a playful card. Wedding is not a light. It carries weight. It carries a heaviness to it, like a depth is what I mean to say. And you have all majors clarifying a major, which is, I would consider that a major. Things have changed for you, and I believe you're meant to break something and commit to that. I feel like for some of you, you're meant to leave one thing in order to get into something else. You're invited to allow something to move away from you, or allow yourself to get out of something. For some of you, this is about coming out in some type of way, to breaking tradition and doing something, committing to something, which when you break tradition, I don't believe it's just going to be to yourself. It could be to other people, groups of people, your community, and it'll take strength for you to sort of come out to yourself truly and go, oh man, this is really who I am. Like, this is really what I'm about. This is really what I want to do for my life, or what I want to explore doing for my life. This is leaving a job as a financer, a banker, and starting a friggin' milk truck job. I don't know, an ice cream cart job. This is realizing that maybe you don't want kids and living that life, or maybe you want to adopt so many children as a single person. This is you going the non-traditional way. This is you making a path off the beaten path. This is you getting out of something, getting over something, and entering into something else. This is you giving yourself a little bit more time to make the decision to commit, knowing that you've already made the decision to commit. It's like you've made the decision mentally, but you haven't necessarily taken the actions associated with that decision. It's almost like deciding to end a relationship with someone and knowing that, wow, you have settled on that decision, rather than saying, should I, shouldn't I? You know you will and should. But now it's like, okay, when am I going to do that? So I feel like there's that kind of vibe here as well for some of you who have already sort of been flirting with this idea of something, making the decision in a way of like, okay, doing it, or maybe even taking baby steps of doing it. I feel like this is going to take time, but for some of you, it starts this week. For some of you, there's something that you are doing, entering into, have been thinking about, have been giving to here and there, that a part of you is like, yeah, actually, I've invested a bit here and there, and I've dabbled in it, and so far, I feel okay with it. I'm not fully ready to give my all and deep dive in it. It's gonna take a bit. I'm not quite there yet. I haven't yet settled all the demons within me, or all the ifs, ands, or buts within me, or maybe it's not the right time, but in time, I will fully commit to this. I will jump in with both feet. So if some of you needed that message, then there it is. In time, it'll happen. But I feel like something is happening this week that will make you go, okay, 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 yeah, to yourself in some way. This sort of gentle exhale where it settles in your heart, and your heart almost, it doesn't stop beating, but it's that feeling of truth in a being. And I know you've felt that before, where something just felt right. It's settled. It's sat well. I feel like that's something that's going to happen, and you've been giving to something. Maybe you've been investing here and there with it, and it's been okay. It's been okay. So, anyway, I hope this helped. I hope this helped. Whatever this was, very curious to know what it was. If it is an actual wedding, an event, some type of relationship dynamic, a job related, or health. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And feel free to check out the join button down below and see what the membership offers. I'd love to have you in it. I wish you everything. Keep your light on, honey. Good luck.